gain more important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Yellow.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up
throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
Raiders 7.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
The Raider 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hey, we're good.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. That's left side to Tucker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, Cousins. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Here's Cousins. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Dante Boyd. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they are picking away this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Nico Remigio, they'll bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Didn't get the hop he was hoping for. It bounds into the end zone, and it's a touchback. For Raiders offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll run, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. They have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
I had a defender draped all over, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Cousins. He'll hit Tucker on the slant. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Cousins going to throw. That's taken in. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Now, Cousins. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Cousins. There's that man again, another tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Las Vegas, first down.
Hey, we're good.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, Cousins. Here's our shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one. And a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. And now the decision is go for two. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
Great decision here, Mike. This was made well before that touchdown score. You want to win the game in regulation. You don't want to play for a tie and take your chances in overtime. But because there's less than a minute, not a ton of time for your opponent to go down and kick a field goal, this is the right move, and we'll see if it pays off.
Their own 25-yard line.
This is first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down to 37. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
Chiefs. First down.
Here's first
and
down
10 at the 37-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the Raiders. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders, winners here. We'll see if there are other winners outside. So long from Vegas.